Developing your research question is one of the most important parts of the research process, and it can also be the most challenging. It can be difficult to find a research question that is neither too broad nor too narrow. A tool that helps you develop the research question is this search strategy worksheet. Take time to think about your question and write it down. Discuss it with your professor. They'll have good advice about whether your question is too broad or too narrow, and whether it's appropriate for the assignment. Let's use the example of the research question, what is the role of gender in police officers' use of excessive force? The first thing you want to do is identify the key words in your research question. I would say that those would be gender, and then police officers, and excessive force. The next thing we want to do is identify synonyms or related terms for each of the key terms or phrases. So for gender we might have, for example, men, male, female, men, women, and perhaps a term like sex bias. For police officers, let's use police and law enforcement. And let's also add police misconduct, because that's a term that gets at the concept we're getting at in our research question of excessive force, the role of gender and police officers' use of excessive force, which is a specific term, but let's put down police brutality. That gives us something else that we could also search for. Now, in the all-night search, we have our search blocks in the advanced search version of all-night search, and we have these terms now that we can plug in and try various combinations. Let's do women and law enforcement and our original term of excessive force. All right, now I'll expand this out a little bit so we get to our search button, and if we do a search here, it will get us a number of results. I'll maximize this screen. Too many results, actually. In the next video, I'll show you techniques for focusing your search even more beyond what we have now.